Hello students, we have been discussing animal kingdom and today we will discuss phylum Platyhelminthes. Platy here means flat and helminths means worm. Platy means flat and helminths means worm. So these are flat worms. Where do they live? And generally first discuss of the body structure. What kind of body structure they have? So they are dorso or also ventrally. Dorso or ventrally they have flattened body. Dorso ventrally flattened body, and hence they are known as flatworms. Why they are known as flatworms? They are dorsal side on the ventral side, both sides they have flat body, so they are known as flatworms, and they are mostly endoparasite. That means they live in the body of organisms. In human beings or men it is found. Flatworms are bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, coelomate, and they have organ level of organization. So they are bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, coelomate, and they have organ level of organization. For nutrition they use, for to take food or to hunt food, they use hooks and suckers. When they are present in parasitic forms. They use hooks and suckers. And some of them, what they do, they absorb nutrients from the host. Hooks and suckers, when they are in parasitic form, and some of them absorb nutrients from the host. Digestive system, they have only one opening. They have only singular opening for, that means incomplete digestive system. They have incomplete digestive system, only a single opening for ingestion and egestion. Respiration, it occurs through body surface, and it consists of flame cells. Platyhelminthes consist of flame cells. And what does flame cells help in? It helps in osmoregulation and excretion. Circulatory system and skeletal system, these are absent in Platyhelminthes. Here the Platyhelminthes are hermaphrodites, that means sexes are not separate. Fertilization is internal, and development takes through place, that means it's indirect, and it takes place through many larval stages. It's indirect, development indirect, that means it takes place through many larval stages. Fertilization is internal. And some members like Planaria, they have the capacity to regenerate. The high capacity to regenerate. And what are the examples? Taenia solium, Taenia. Taenia solium. What do you mean by the Taenia solium? It's tapeworm and liver fluke. Let's make a figure of that. This is Taenia solium, the tapeworm. and this is liver fluke for you. This is liver fluke and this is Taenia solium, that is earthworm, tapeworm, sorry, it's not earthworm, it's tapeworm. Taenia solium, that is tapeworm, and this is liver fluke. Let's move to the next one. So let's discuss phylum Aschelminthes or Nematoda. Nema means thread and helminths means worms. Helminths, N-I-H-L-M-I-N-S-H. Helminths means worms. So what does it mean? Thread-like worms. Which are thread-like worms. And the body of Aschelminthes, how is it? It is circular in cross section. It is circular in cross section. It is circular in cross section. Look at the male and as well as the female. This is the male one. Let's have a look at the female ones. So this is the male one and this is the female one. So they look circular in cross section. They look in circular in cross section, hence the name roundworm is given. So they may be free living or parasitic. They may be free living or parasitic, and they may be aquatic or terrestrial. That means they live in water, they may live on land. They may be free living or parasitic in plants and animals, in both plants and animals. Here the alimentary canal is complete. How is it? That means it has a well developed muscular pharynx. It is alimentary canal is complete and it has a well developed muscular pharynx. And to excrete things, we have here an excretory tube which remove the body wastes from the body through external pore. Through what? Through external pore. It removes the here an excretory tube which removes body waste through the external pore. Here sexes are separate. Here sexes are separate. That means it is dioecious. Sexes are separate, it is dioecious, and male and female organs are quite clear. Often females are longer than the Females are longer than the males. Females longer than the males. Fertilization. What is in the case of it? It is internal. Fertilization is internal. And what about development? Development may be direct or indirect. When there is direct, that means the young ones resemble the adult. When it's direct, the young ones resemble the adult. And what are the examples? Ascaris, that is roundworm, Eukarya, one crafty. Eukarya is filarial worm, and the third one is Ankylostoma. Ankylostoma, which is known as hookworms. So these are the examples. With this, we conclude this particular phylum, particular video. We will continue with this segment in another video. Till then, keep studying biology and do subscribe my channel if you haven't also, and like and share my videos.